فيكم في صالوني. اليوم تعاونت مع فيت عشان اوريكم جولة في صالوني في البيت. انا مرة من زمان استخدم فيت يخلي بشرتك ناعمة 28 يوم. مرة احب استخدمه لانه جدا سهل في الاستخدام. تفتحيها يطلع لك 2، تلصقيها على بشرتك وتسحبيها. وشاركوا صور صالونكم في البيت بعد الهاشتاج فيت صالوني. يلا نكمل التور. هذه كانت جولتي في صالوني المتواضع. أحبكم مرة، أشوفكم الفيديو الجاي. أهلا فيكم في صالوني. اليوم تعاونت مع فيت عشان أوريكم جولة في صالوني في البيت. أنا مرة من زمان أستخدم فيت يخلي بشرتك ناعمة 28 يوم. مرة أحب أستخدمه لأنه جدا سهل في الاستخدام. تفتحيها يطلع لك 2، تلصقيها على بشرتك وتسحبيها. وشاركوا صور صالونكم في البيت بعد الهاشتاج فيت صالوني. يلا نكمل التور. هذه كانت جولتي في صالوني المتواضع. أحبكم مرة، أشوفكم الفيديو الجاي.
Hey you, are you into books?
What? I'm into basketball.
What about you?
Books? No.
I'm into the 50s.
Making things disappear.
Boo! Scary.
I'm into spacemen and stars.
And what about you, guy in the pink suit?
Cuban guitars.
I like films with cowboys and horses.
Spaghetti.
Bowling.
Lots of horses.
And you?
Plenty cannoli.
Wait, come back. Are you into books?
Books?
Going for gold.
For diamonds?
Fashion. Kickboxing. Worms.
Chinese food. Growing things.
Fixing things.
Dribbling, blocking, passing, dunking.
I'm into potassium.
Whatever that is, I guarantee there's a book for it.
Ready for that Burger King. When Wagamama is on the way. All set for KFC delivery. Your favourite restaurants are back on Deliveroo. Deliveroo, here to deliver.
Everyone is subject
to this virus.
Now, one of London's most iconic theatres is under threat.
Broadway shows have been suspended. They've suspended all performances through April 12th.
А из-за коронавируса в России закроют кинотеатры, музеи, цирки и театры. Такое решение приняли в федеральном...
Olá!
Seja bem-vinda.
Tito.
Bienvenido, señor.
Bienvenida. Muchísimas gracias por estar aquí.
Cuéntame un poquito de ti.
Soy enfermera.
Eu sou enfermeira.
Yo soy médica.
Tô aí na luta contra o Covid.
Soy voluntaria.
Bueno, estas canciones son para ti, para darte las gracias.
Por dar un ejemplo tan importante.
De verdad te digo, gracias en serio.
Quiero dedicarte esta canción y decir salud para nosotros, porque eres valiente al regresar, palomito cantor.
Seu Jorge, você tá lindo.
Vim assim por você.
Voy a afinar mi guitarra acá un segundito.
Dale, pues.
¿Quieres ver a mi perro? Se llama Rancherito. Miren.
Ay, pero es divino.
Here we come and we don't care mucho. You know what they wanna, they just want you to pass one a man. Here we come and we don't care nada. Respect para hacer, para hacer. Here we come and we don't care mucho. If you know what they wanna, they just want you to pass one a man. Here we come and we don't care nada. Respect para hacer, para hacer. Buena pinche onda.
This is an urgent call to get your roll phones back into the world. Trade in or recycle your roll phones with giffgaff and let them ring again.
I've heard people make comments like, thanks for bringing the virus over.
Didn't it come from you guys?
A passenger told me that I should go back to China.
I've had strangers cough at me.
People move away from me.
Someone spit 3 times towards my direction. I felt so violated. My biggest fear is that all the stereotypes that we've worked so hard to break are just going to be reversed. And I won't let that happen.
Everyone has to keep everyone else safe. We all have to play our part.
I've been spending 8 to 10 hours a day making masks.
I donate my plasma.
As an essential worker, I'm delivering food, groceries for my community.
I mean, I know I'm putting myself at a little extra risk. I'm happy to do it.
It's really hard to talk about racism when all I want to do is cry about it.
You have to talk about it to other people. You have to tell them these things exist.
We're all human.
I'm a firefighter, not a virus.
I'm a mask maker, not a virus.
I'm a nurse, not a virus.
I'm a delivery woman.
I'm a rideshare driver.
I'm a chef, a neighbor,
artist,
bus driver.
I'm a doctor.
Fight the virus. Fight the virus.
Morning, love.
Hello, come in. Walkers, how much do you love them?
Can I take a few bags of tuna at your wages?
Nothing but the best for you, right, lad?
Aye, great flavours, tuna. Hey, Jack. Deliver these and I'll get you a canny bag of crisps.
Right, man. The tuna are kind of mountain.
Tudor, a crisp that's really worth its salt.
Pity that lift out of order.
Smith's crisps go with so many things.
Do you crunch? You don't? Well, you should, you know. Get your crunch disc. Fast, because the crunch is happening.
Crunch and crunch, when it comes to the crunch, crunch, eat Smith.
Just send 3 empty bags and 1 and 6pence to Smith's Crisps for your crunch disc.
When it comes to the crunch, eat Smith's. It is.
Hey, 1 pack of razors, please.
Comes to 1965.
What? That's a lot.
Yeah, I don't... Comes with a free gift.
Oh, free gift? That's cool.
Tired of getting beat up by high razor prices? DollarShaveClub.com ships amazing razors for just a few bucks. Oh, free gift.
Not wearing a mask in public is like not wearing a seatbelt because no one else is.
Or not wearing a life jacket because it's uncomfortable.
Or not wearing a helmet because it's just one play.
Or not putting me in a car seat because we're only going down the block.
A mask is like anything that keeps us safe. It only works if you wear it.
So wear a mask when you're out in public, because we're all safer and stronger when we go all in, Illinois.
ผู้ป่วยยืนยันเพิ่มวันนี้ 188 รายครับนับเป็นลำดับ
Dear Crisis, we hope you're doing well. Perhaps that's what we should be telling ourselves. We still remember each and every challenge you've thrown our way.
โลกนี้เต็มไปด้วยโรคสนามบินก็ไม่ได้จะปลอดภัยนะครับ
Though we know you will never take it easy on us, we just want to. Yes, thank you. Thank you for knocking us down. It's how we've learned to stay calm, to improvise, and to fight back. It's how we've become more resilient. You've reminded us how lucky we are to live on solid and fertile ground. You've proved just how strong and supportive our healthcare system is.
วันนี้เป็นวันแรกของการรายงานที่มีการติดเชื้อ0 ราย
And it's you who made us realize that we are the beating heart of ASEAN with unique potential. Our people are not only highly skilled, but willing to adapt and maximize advanced technologies. Thank you again, Crisis, for preparing us even better for the future than ever. Thailand, the land of resilience.
China has identified the cause of the mysterious pneumonia outbreak in Wuhan City, and it's from the same family that caused the deadly SARS epidemic 17 years ago. It's a new type of coronavirus.
You know, it was just a virus in China and it was far away. Like,
I think that nobody in the whole world expected the situation reach this point.
東京では今緊急事態宣言が出ていて
It's a very scary thing to know that we're going downhill really quick.
Ahora estamos en cuarentena, no podemos salir de nuestras casas.
So the situation right now is pretty bad.
Durante la quarantena uscivo con I miei amici praticamente ogni fine settimana.
Und es ist echt langweilig und ich fühle mich echt unwohl.
Keeping us here locked in cages is not gonna help, and people will stop caring about this.
Das ist einfach eine noch nie dagewesene Situation.
Like going out, I'm going to the supermarket right now, and like it scares me personally because I don't want to get this virus. With my asthma and everything, it would be 10 times worse.
J'ai plus peur pour certaines personnes de ma famille qui ont des maladies chroniques.
ก็สิ่งที่กังวลที่สุดเลยก็คือกลัวว่าตัวเองจะเป็นอะไรแล้วก็ครอบครัวเราจะเป็นอะไรไป
Because my grandma it's kind of she's the type of person if we tell her don't leave the house she probably will leave her house.
Mis abuelos, por ejemplo, que viven ahí al frente en ese edificio.
Und ich wohne halt nicht bei ihm. Und deshalb ist es, glaube ich, gesetzlich auch nicht mal erlaubt, dass ich jetzt praktisch zu meinem Papa fahre.
It's kind of hard to like keep positive about this kind of stuff when you just don't see when this is gonna end.
I feel like I'm gonna become like a germaphobe, and I've talked to some people and some people in different countries, and they feel the exact same way.
100,000 American lives lost in the coronavirus fight.
I don't have the feeling that I'm alone.
Like, it really brings Italy close together, I think. So I'm pretty sure that's like something really beautiful.
こういう混沌とした状況だからこそ、皆さんは言葉で誰かを癒せるようになってほしいなと思います。
How are our lives gonna change when we can actually go out?
Go outside is a gift, and we don't notice, and we don't give value for it.
In the last half hour, we've heard that a further more weeks.
เชื่อว่าอาจจะยังมีไวรัสอื่นๆในอนาคต และเราต้องเตรียมตัวให้ดีกว่านี้
Go get somebody right now.
You guys. Oh.
Oh my gosh, I could cry.
I recognize them. Those are Emma's shoes.
That's so great. Thanks for the cookie.
Для королевской свиты 1000 роял чизбургеров с собой.
Ваше наивкуснейшество – Royal Cheeseburger.
Hey you, lover of the outdoors, sending it, topping out, exploring, getting dirty. Good dirty. While we're getting dirty, our money is too. Really dirty. While you're doing this, our pensions, massive pots of public money, are being invested in climate-destroying activities. The money we're saving for the future is actually destroying it, often without our knowledge. Despite 75% of councils declaring a climate emergency, their pensions alone invest £10 billion in fossil fuels. But there's something big we can do. to protect the places we love. And it's small, it's simple. Help us move this money and ask your local council to divest now.
Lithium-ion technology is a game changer, and now there is a better way to stay cool. It's the Chillmax GoFan from JML, the portable powerhouse. One quick charge and you'll harness all the power to cool you down anytime, anywhere. Lugging cords around, not cool. Cordless power, very, very cool. From your kitchen to your backyard, and even for a stroll. There is nowhere the GoFan can't roll. But check this out. GoFan uses fully adjustable 360 degrees smart spin technology, which makes it a breeze to go up, down, left or right, shooting air anywhere. It really is the fan of the future, and it's so simple. Just turn the dial to increase fan speed, low and slow, or crank it up for those bigger jobs. Simply set down anywhere, or use the powerful clip to lock it down in your office, the nightstand, or even at the beach. The GoFan is never out of reach. GoFan's lithium-ion battery will run for almost 6 hours and can hold a charge for up to 6 months. Extension cords ruin floors, and batteries are an expensive mess. The cordless power from the GoFan is the only way to beat the heat. Get your portable personal cooling device, the Chillmax GoFan from JML. Take yours to the checkout now.
The handshake. Oh, this wonderful tradition. Do you remember how it feels like to joyfully shake hands with each other, saying hello to someone new or goodbye to an old friend? Do you remember your last proper handshake? Sealing a deal, settling a contract, fulfilling expectations, or expressing true emotions from your heart? Give it a minute. Remember it, and then preserve this precious memory. It doesn't matter if it was a professional handshake or a casual one. You know why? Because this last handshake will be your last one for quite a long time, maybe forever. It's a pity, but there's no point in complaining. Times have changed. All of a sudden, everything is different. The handshake is no longer welcome. Once an expression of respect, honor, and status, it has turned into an undesirable gesture. So we have to say goodbye goodbye to the handshake. We will miss you, old buddy.
Hey people, where have you been? You've been missed out here. The place hasn't been the same without you. The way you just mix and make noise and gather stories as you go along. Remember the thrill of playtime. Those mountains aren't going to conquer themselves. You're needed out here. What a species you are. Can't wait to have you back. Where you belong. Yours, the outdoors.
Why do you keep calling this the Chinese virus? There are reports of dozens of incidents of bias against Chinese Americans in this country. Why do you keep using those optical reports?
A friend of mine who's Asian was taunted and called a virus.
We, the foreigners. We, the yellow-skinned. We, the slant-eyed. We, the flat-nosed. And we, the weird accents. But we, the masterful hands behind dim sum, pad thai, pho, ramen, sushi, bulgogi, and bubble tea that spice up American taste buds. We, the bicultural, the loyal preservers of our own roots. We are American outdoors and Asian indoors. We get the best of both worlds. We, the children of immigrant parents who left everything behind to come cut grass, pick up aluminum cans, washed the dishes to afford our upbringings in a foreign country. We, 52,200 nurses and doctors battling days and nights on the front line of the deadliest nation in the world in this pandemic. We, the Chinese, Japanese, Taiwanese, Hong Konger, Korean, Vietnamese, Thai, Filipino, Lao, Singaporean, Indonesian, Malaysian, and Cambodian. We are not the virus. We are Asian.
We've been missing a lot lately. Hugs, smiles, lip reading. So let's not miss this. A big part of what makes us human is our willingness to give up some of our own comfort to help out a neighbor. Lakeland has 114,000 reasons to mask up, but the only one you'll need is probably right next to you. Mask up, Lakeland.
Let's take a moment to look at the big picture.
Let's ask ourselves why we all have such a crush on this city.
The food carts and sunlit boutiques.
The corner bars and art house theaters.
Bookshops bursting at the seams.
Plant stores that feel like urban sanctuaries.
Music halls, dance studios, bike shops.
These are businesses built on the hard work and steadfast love of our neighbors.
Where employees are actually considered people.
And money earned is funneled straight back into the community.
They are your first aid mood makers.
Your softball team sponsors.
Your last minute gift savers.
Your inspiration stations.
The painful truth is, we could lose half of these places in this pandemic.
The Portland we love is in peril.
More than ever, it matters where we spend our money.
This is a distress signal.
Save our shops.
Keep Portland small.
Won't you come see about me? I'll be alone. So you know it, baby. Don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. As you walk on by, will you call my name? As you walk on by, will you call my name?
Es impresionante la cantidad de
la que se está viendo esta mañana con la gente tratando de cobrar.
Una locura que estén haciendo filas interminables. Podría ser de otra manera, pero nuestra sociedad...
¿Ha visto algo así?
No, nunca en mi vida.
Amid COVID-19 crisis, millions of retirees exposed themselves to the virus. Why? Because historically, in Argentina, they needed their money in cash, since they can't rely on electronic banking. A cultural habit impossible to change. They had to choose, either go out and risk their lives in long bank queues, or stay at home without any money. So, we changed our way of handling cash completely.
El Banco Itaú, porque el Itaú, en este caso el Banco Itaú, va a empezar a hacer delivery de jubilaciones.
Un título importante.
Pensemos lo siguiente.
We delivered their pensions to their own home, something that looked simple but was far from that. Because we couldn't use an existing delivery service, it had to be safe and pre-approved by Argentina's federal bank. Because the process had to be insured from the departure to arrival. Because the risk committee schedule is not the same as COVID-19 schedule. And COVID-19 wasn't going to wait for us. That's why we overcame bureaucracy, lawyers, and legal approbations at a record time, creating our own delivery system of microflow transportation, an entire new protocol of secure ID verification, and a whole new concept for a bank transaction where the bank goes out to the streets to reach the people. And in less than 3 weeks, we completed a process which would have taken almost a year, completely changing the way of handling cash, not just for Itaú, but most likely for the entire Argentinian banking system. Because today, more than ever, we must do the impossible to take care of each other.
We're never alone. And that is our strength. Because when we're doubted, we'll play as one. When we're held back, we'll go farther and harder. If we're not taken seriously, we'll prove that wrong. And if we don't fit the sport, we'll change the sport. We know things won't always go our way.
And the world's sporting events are postponed or cancelled.
But whatever it is, we'll find a way. And when things aren't fair, we'll come together for change.
We have a responsibility
to make this world a better place. And no matter how bad it gets, we will always come back stronger. Because nothing can stop what we can do together.
I've worn a collar for 9 years. I've been muzzled time and time again. I've almost never been outside without a leash. Attached to a human who is now whining day and night about having to wear a little mask. Am I secretly happy? No, not secretly.
We can't wait to get back to those little things. The little things we may have all taken for granted.
But to get back to them in the future, we've got to keep doing the things that help protect them. Washing our hands when we get home or when we bring things home. Wiping surfaces and the things we touch. Because as small as these habits may seem, the little things we do help protect the little things we love.